Well, hello everybody, and happy Saturday. This is Lisa Freeman from stampingwithlisa.com. I'm coming to you live on YouTube, and it's Saturday, February 26th at 7 p.m. Eastern. It is my daughter's birthday today, and I haven't even called her yet. I just realized that. I did send her a message this morning, but I need to call her right now after this video is done. And I just wanted to show you this new collection that we've got that's going to go live to customers on Tuesday, the 1st of March. I can't believe it's almost March already. Isn't that crazy? Demonstrators have been able to get it all month, but it's going live for everybody else. I forgot to bring the Tuesday, and it's a collect the metallic paper with me, but I did bring the regular paper. And it's got this stamp set, which you can see better here, called Waves of Inspiration. And we're going to be using this one and this one tonight and the bird. Almost every card I've seen has been using this one, but I wanted to do something a little bit different so it didn't have just that as the focal point. So I decided to bring in the Sailing Home set that I just used on the last video. It was sitting on the table and I said, oh, that would go perfect with this. So I want to show you what I did. And for some reason I cannot pull up my video on the live thing. So hopefully I am live. I just can't find myself. So I know I'm live because I can see comments on my phone. I just don't know why I can't see myself, but let's see. Let me see if I can go on my channel and find it there. Usually if I click the live button on YouTube, I can find it. All right. Hopefully I'm in here. There we go. All right. So there I am. All right. So hopefully you've heard about this already. I know I've seen a lot of samples on YouTube and Pinterest and stuff. So it comes with the stamp set, the dies, the paper, the metallic foil paper that's blue, and then these beautiful rhinestones that are in like blue and green and stuff. And they are so pretty. I didn't bring them with me though. I have them, but I didn't bring them with me. But I want to show you the paper. So we're using these two stamp sets, and then we're also using the paper, which is this. And it comes in lots of different designs that are all kind of like swirly, looking like the ocean. And both sides have different things on them, but they're really pretty. I love this one. And they're just, oh, this one's really pretty too. I didn't realize what it looked like till I pulled it out, and I was like, oh, that's cool. But there's some really pretty ones. I'm not crazy about the back so much because I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I'll probably just use the fronts. But anyway, we're going to be using that. So let me show you. Oh, also I have a little announcement. Guess what? There's only like a couple days left of celebration. Can you believe it? I cannot believe it. It's awful. I can't believe we're going to be done with it so fast. And that means I can't use the Camellia set anymore, which I'm devastated about because that is my favorite stamp set right now. So, oh, it just makes me sad. Okay, so let's see who's, oh my gosh, we got a ton of people watching. 42 people already. Hey, Gina. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Terry, Robin, Laura. Oh my gosh, look at all these people on here. Heather, Minda, Marsha, Audrey. Hey, Beth. Oh my gosh, so many people. Hello, everybody. We even have Australia. Teresa from Australia. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Jewel. Awesome, everybody. I'm so excited everybody's here tonight. Okay, so for celebration, remember you get a free celebration set for every $50 you order. And a couple items are $100 that you have to have. This one in particular, which is a great set. And then this one with the paper. And then don't forget, this is your very, very last chance to get this Camellia set for free with a $300 or more order as a hostess. Also, don't forget, there's also the joining special. So last chance to sign up as a demonstrator with a great deal. So what you get is $125 of product, anything you want. You can pick anything. And also any 2 stamp sets additionally. So you could pick like 2 $30 stamp sets. That's $60 more. And a free paper pumpkin. That's another $20. And you get free shipping, which is another $20. So that's over $200 a value for $99. So that is a great deal. And anybody can sign up to get the kit. You don't have to actually do anything after you sign up. You can just get the kit, keep all the stuff, and never do anything else if you want to. But you do get the discount for at least through the end of June. So that's a great deal. So if you would like to do that, just go to my website, stampingwithlisa.com, and click on the Join Now button, and then have your list ready of $125 of stuff that you want, and then any other 2 free stamp sets from the regular catalog or the Spring Mini. So that's all I'm going to talk about that. All right, so here's what you need for the card. We've got a piece of 5.5 by 8.5 white, a piece of 5 1/4 by 4 designer series paper, Waves of the Ocean, and then a little bit of paper here. These are strips, so I've got 3 of them. So there's 2 strips that are 1 3/4 by 3 1/2, 1 strip that's 1 1/4 by 3 1/2. They don't really have to be exactly this size. You could actually just use scrap paper if you want, but that's for the pieces that are going to be in the here. So you could use scrap paper and then just cut it down after you finish. That's what I did. I just had 1 piece of paper and I stamped them all and then cut them apart. So you could do that too, but for the video, I just decided to cut them into pieces. And then you need this little die, which comes in the dies that goes with the Waves of the Ocean stamp set. So there's a bunch of dies, and I don't know why I didn't bring that with me. And then what we're going to do, oh, take a screenshot of that real quick. So that's what you need. And then I forgot to tell you, we're also using the Picture Perfect dies, or Picture This die. I don't know why I thought they were Picture Perfect dies, but it's Picture This dies. So you get this one and the round one. So circles and rectangles. We're going to be using the rectangle one. The circle one was a little bit small, and I didn't really want to do that many things for this one. So I just wanted 3 little slats. So that's what I did. I popped that out of there. So I just put it onto this right here, like so, kind of centered it. And so I centered it between this end and this end, and then this side and this side. So that would be your center right there. And then I put a little piece of washi tape, ran it through my die cutting machine, and then it comes out like that. These are from the same piece of paper, but this one just has more light blue instead of dark blue, but they're from the same exact piece. So that's what you need. So let's get started. All right, so let's take all these off. This is really a pretty easy card. All right, so now we've, 55 people, yay. So I'm still in my pajamas today. I haven't even done anything. I've been in my pajamas all day long. Just stamping. I was playing with this stamp set because tomorrow I'm going over to my upline, Melissa's house, and we are having a little get together. There's 10 of us going, and we're all doing a card with the stamp set or the collection. So you have to use the stamp set and or the dies or paper or whatever. So I had to come up with something. So I came up with 4 different cards. So I'll be showing you those during the next week or so. But we're going to start with the lighthouse and the sailboat first. So the 2 fat pieces are going to be for the lighthouse and the sailboat. So I'm going to stamp them in Night of Navy. I tried it with Pacific Point, and I don't know if my Pacific Point was just not inked enough, or it just came out like not the right shade of blue. So what I did was I stamped it in the Night of Navy. Let me try to get it so it doesn't shake the camera. And just stamp, oh my gosh, look what I just did. covered in ink. That's what I did. Almost every card I made today I kind of ruined because I got ink fingerprints on it, right? Like after I finished the whole thing, then I stuck my finger right on it. And I was like, dang it. All right, so this one, we're just gonna stamp. Doesn't really matter where you stamp or if it's crooked or what. So we got that, and I don't have anywhere to clean it right now. Then we're gonna take the sailboat, also from the Sailing Home, Night of Navy, and we're gonna ink that one up. And the same thing I did the other day with the blender pen. So I'm gonna kind of color it just a little bit to blend that blue in. And this is just the blender pen with nothing else on it. It's just kind of re-wetting this ink. And then I'm going to go back over this with a little bit of other colors because it's kind of too Night of Navy-ish. So I want to put some more colors to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing with the sailboat and the sails. This is a great way to color stuff if you use the Night of Navy or really almost any of the blues work like this. And also the purples work well too. All right, so let me stamp the pelican on this one. And we're going to be using black for him or her. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. So I'm just going to ink it up in black and stamp that right in the middle. And I trimmed my stamp. You know how I like to trim my stamps. I showed you guys that the other day. I think I'm going to do a video just of how to cut and mount your stamps and stuff. Because a lot of people seem like they really didn't know how to do that because I've gotten a lot of comments about it. So, all right. Oh, and then we need the words on here. And that goes in Pacific Point. And we're going to put the little happy birthday. That's also from the same stamp set, the Waves. It's called Waves of Inspiration is the stamp set. And I know I can't get this straight without leaning over. I'm going to try, but I'm trying not to get my head right in front of the camera. It's really hard to stamp when you can't see right on top of it, but hopefully this will be straight. Close enough, close enough. I have another one. Let me try. I'm going to do this one off camera, so I need to put my head over top of it. Okay. All right, that one's much better. It's so much easier to stamp when you can see right on top instead of from the side. All right, so this will be a little reject one. All right, so now we've got that done, these done, and I want to color this. So for the pelican, I'm going to color his little beak with, this is light Calypso Coral. So we're just going to give him kind of a little bit of a pinkish beak. And then I've got, let's see, light and dark crumb cake and smoky slate light. So I'm going to color these pilings just a little bit with the gray, the smoky slate. Leave a little bit of white in the center. And I'm going to color him a little bit with the gray too. And then I'm also going to add a little bit of crumb cake. And just get a little bit of brown in there too. So it's kind of weathered looking. And give him just a little bit of brown, not too much. Oh, and then I want to do some of this on the lighthouse. So, oops, I didn't want to do that. Well, yeah, I did do that. And then I did it with gray a little bit. We're just going to put a little bit of brownish color in here for the lighthouse to give it, so it's not just all blue. I'm going to add some gray on this too in a second. So I have a story for you today. So last night at work was like one of those nights that where you just want to go home. Out of all the things that come into our urgent care center, the worst, number one worst thing for me is somebody who is throwing up. And last night we had one of those. And the minute the guy walked in the door, I was like, oh God, oh God. Because I'm one of those people that is like one of those sympathetic kind of pukers. So if somebody next to me is getting sick, then I'm going to be like almost getting sick too. So the guy's checking in and I'm like, oh God, I've got to check him in. I've got to check him in. Because the other girl was checking somebody in, so it was my turn. And I was like, oh Lord, please don't let him get sick while he's sitting next to me. Please, please, please don't let him get sick. And because if he had started throwing up, I was going to be like, oh God. So luckily I have some like peppermint oil. You know, we have to wear masks at work, so just the smell of it was enough to make it bad. But I have peppermint oil in the drawer, so I put a little drop of peppermint oil in my mask real quick, so that way that totally masks the smell of anything. So if you ever have a situation where you're like somewhere and something smells so bad you can't take it, just keep some peppermint oil with you in your purse or whatever, and just put a drop of that in the mask, and it will totally like cover it up. So I did that. That helped a lot. But I tell you, like when my daughter was little and she would get sick, which thank God that was very, very few and far between. She didn't have to do it very often. But my ex-husband and I would fight about it out of who had to go take care of it because neither one of us could take it. So, and it was really funny because he didn't change diapers. I had to always change the diapers, but occasionally it would be like he had to do it because I was gone or something. But we would both just be like gagging all the time. And people always say, oh, when it's your own child, it's not as bad, you know. You know how people always say that when they say, when you have kids and it's your own child, it's just not as bad. They're lying because it is as bad. It's really bad. So anyway, we used to fight over that, and it was hysterical because he had like you know, he built swimming pools, so he had a mask because sometimes he'd have to find leaks in the pool, and sometimes we just use it for, you know, just swimming in the pool too. But it was like a snorkeling or scuba diving mask. So he would put that thing on to change a diaper, and I would just crack up because I'm like, really? Really? Are you kidding me? But have you guys ever seen, there's a bunch of them on YouTube, videos of dads changing diapers. I know I haven't watched one in a while, but there's a bunch of them on YouTube. And I'm telling you what, if you want a good laugh, you need to go on YouTube and just search dads changing diapers. And it is hysterical. This is the color lifter, so I'm just going to do it a little bit more, make it a little bit whiter because I don't want the pelican that dark. And so I just added a little bit of gray in there with the lighthouse, but now I'm kind of like wishing I had a little bit more blue here because I don't like that so much. Let me see if I can get a little bit more blue on it. Cover it up. Okay. I just didn't want it like totally stark night of navy. All right, so now we're going to put it together. So we're going to put the lighthouse on this side behind this piece. So what I did was I just put glue, like tape, snail tape, or whatever tape you have. Just put it around the edge. So anyway, I made it through the night, but that guy was there for like hours, and you could just hear it. I was just like, turning the TV up louder, and I was like, oh God, please just let him leave soon. It was bad. All right, so you put that under there. Then we're going to do the pelican in the middle, so you want him like right in there. We're going to put tape around that edge. But see how, like, I did that a little bit crooked, so you can tape it however you want, and it'll be straight. So if you did just one piece, you'd have to, like, mark it and all that stuff. It makes it harder, so. All right, we're going to put this right in there. We don't want to really cut off the pelican, so let's do it right about there. All right, and then one more. So we're just going to put tape around here. You could use your glue if you want, but for this one, I like the tape better. All right, and then just put this one on top of there. And I think I want it more towards the bottom. So we'll put it like right there. All right, so I'm going to have to trim that a little bit off the bottom. And it doesn't matter if you're straight or not because it's not going to show. All right, so there we go. So that's the front. Then we're going to put that onto the white. And I'm going to look at the comments because I haven't been reading. Let me see. Let's see what we got. Everybody's in their pajamas. Yes. It's a pajama party, Stampin' Date Night with Lisa. What is... So... Oh, thanks, Beth. I'm glad you like it. We're going to do one with this in class next month, too. Debbie, you're in your pajamas. Everybody's in their pajamas. Tomorrow is PJ day for Terry. I might be in my pajamas tomorrow, too, until 2 o'clock. I got to go to my upline's house. All right, this I'm going to put on with the regular glue. And it's not coming out. So actually, we're going to use the other one. The gray one and I think Coastal Cabana, maybe. Let me see if it says it on here. Yeah, Coastal Cabana. Oh, this is Night of Navy. Looks more like Pacific Point. And silver. All right, so what I did was I just cut this at 4 inches, but it doesn't really need to be that long. And then, let me see if I can catch up my video because I'm like 2 minutes behind. All right, I just need an 1/8 of an inch on here. Maybe a 1/4 of an inch. No, let me see. It is, yeah, a 1/4 of an inch. Oops, I just moved it. You just want it really thin because it's got to fit through. So that's a 1/4 of an inch. All right, it's got to fit. It's actually not a 1/4. Wait a minute. Yeah, it is. It is a 1/4 of an inch. It doesn't look that big. It's got to fit through this little hole here. So we're just going to put it through there like that. I'm going to put a little bit of tape on the back first, though. So put some tape right here. Then just feed this through. And, oops, it's stuck. Uh-oh. And put it back through the other end. So it goes like that. And then just kind of press it down. And then you just want to trim it. So I'm going to trim this side at an angle and then this side at an angle. So there you go. Isn't that cool? I love it. You could put cardstock in there too, but I liked the foil look. So that was a 1/4 of an inch wide. And it's easier if you do it from like a whole piece of paper. All right, so then we want to put a bunch of tape on the back of this. And then we're going to put some linen thread. Now I'm out of tape. I'm just a basket case hot mess tonight, aren't I? I'm not prepared. All right, so we've got a bunch of tape on there, and I'm going to take some linen thread, and we're just going to wrap it around our fingers. Let's do 3 fingers. Like 3 times. That's good. I think I need a bigger than that. Let me see. Yeah, I think I want it bigger than that. So let's do 3 wide fingers. All right, that's good right there. And then I'm going to cut it. All right, so we're just going to kind of grab this, let me see, this way, and twist it. And I want it to go like this. Whoops, I lost one. I'm just like falling apart tonight. All right, so we're going to put it like kind of here in the middle and have it spread out a little bit, and then spread these out a little bit. But you want to press them down and make sure they're all stuck on there so they don't come out. And then these little stragglers you can just put, let's put that down under there. And then put this one up here somewhere. All right, so let me put a little bit more tape on there so it'll hold it down. All right, so that's pretty good right there. Let me pull this just a little bit. All right, so then we want to put this on with dimensionals. So let's get some dimensionals. Oh, I forgot to ask you guys, can you hear me good tonight and see everything? Everything's good? No, like messing up or stopping or anything? I hope it is, because nobody said anything, I don't think, although I haven't been reading many comments tonight. Oh my gosh, let me see. Uh-oh, it's buffering. Somebody said it's buffering. That's not good. Lots of impact for a tiny piece of blue foil paper. I know. I think that blue foil just like makes the card. All is good. That's good. Okay. All right. Love it. Love it. Thank you. All right. So here we go. I'll put a bunch of these on here and then just peel those off. And I did remember one thing tonight, and that was my shimmer spray. And guess what? I have exciting news. Somebody was asking me about it. They said they couldn't find it on my YouTube channel. So if you look on my YouTube channel, in the description box, like under the video, there's like a little arrow. And if you hit that arrow, it takes you underneath the video. And it has the whole description of everything about the video. And in that description, it has my favorite Amazon products. So everything I buy from Amazon that's not Stampin' Up, which is mostly stuff that Stampin' Up just doesn't carry anymore. So the shimmer paint is one of those things. So I went and looked it up last night, and it was $13. Like, it's been $13 for a while. Well, now it's half price. It was $7 and like some change. So it's on sale for half price. So if you've been wanting to get some of this shimmer paint, it is on sale for $7 and some change. And so I actually ordered more, even though I already have like 6 of them. So all you do is put the shimmer paint in here. Well, actually put the alcohol in. It's 70% alcohol, and that's the percentage of alcohol, not like 70% in this bottle, but it's 70% alcohol. And you fill it up almost all the way, maybe to like right there. And then you take the shimmer paint and you just kind of pour it in just a little bit, like for about 2 seconds, maybe not even 2 seconds, maybe 1 second. And it'll just get you maybe like 1/4 of a teaspoon or so in there. And you shake it up. And I have a couple like ball bearings or BBs or something in there from, actually it comes in the shimmer paint. So when the shimmer paint was done, I just poured it in there and it helps mix it up. So we're gonna just spritz it on here. And the funny thing is it doesn't stick to the metallic paper. So you just wipe it off. But I don't know if you can see how beautiful that is. It just makes that card. I'm telling you, this shimmer paint is just the best thing ever. I love it. So that is all you have to do. And then we're done. So, uh-oh, it says buffering a lot, but the sound is really good. That stinks. I haven't seen it buffering. I was kind of looking at the picture, but I haven't seen it. Thanks, Deborah. Thanks, Debbie. Hey, Sharon. Oh, thanks, you guys. All right, can you see the sparkle on there? Or is it, let me see. I think I can see it in the camera. I'm trying to hit it with the light really good, and so you can see it. And then that was the inside, so you can write whatever you want. So I'm going to do another one of these probably next time with the Ocean, and I stamped that using the Stamparatus, and it's really cool looking. So, all right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget, if you want to join Stampin' Up, now is the time. You have 2 more days left to get that special, so you can get almost $200 worth of stuff for 99 bucks and free shipping and everything. So I would love to have you on my team, and that's all you got to do. Just go to stampingwithlisa.com and hit the join button. Or if you just want to order something, you can also go to stampingwithlisa.com and click on shopping. And use this host code, please. That helps me out, and that's how I get lots of free stuff to send to you guys when you order. So there you go. That's tonight's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will be back on Tuesday. I don't know what time Tuesday. Probably Tuesday night, though. And I'll have something else new for you. So you guys have an awesome rest of your weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.